Bingo.
Live. Are we live?
We are live.
All righty, we're live, Cardinal fans, here from Ozark, Arkansas, for a matchup between your Lady Cardinals and the Lady Morrilton Devil Dogs. Lady Cardinals coming into this game off a big win against the Pottsville Apaches in the first round of the regional tournament. Now here for the semifinals versus the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. We heard from an inside source, and Brian, you may remember this, someone saying that the Lady Devil Dogs possibly a 15-point better team than the Pottsville Apache. So if that is true, I think it's going to be a fun game tonight and maybe kind of a tough matchup and a good matchup with that.
Yeah, Brody, we did hear that earlier this week. In fact, it was yesterday, and, you know, at that point in time, here's what I can tell you. A, this is high school playoff basketball, so you can throw records out the window. You can throw out the window who lost to who, because I can tell you also that the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs also dropped a non-conference matchup to the Huntsville Lady Eagles earlier in the year as well. So you can throw those type of things out the window. What it boils down to is what happens on this court over the course of the next 24 minutes. 8 minutes in each quarter, and let it all fly, so to speak. And, you know, looking back at yesterday's game, I can tell you that, you know, a couple of things that thinking back to that game that I wish could have been different. Obviously, we could have controlled the ball better, especially in the early goings of the game. Shot the ball a little bit better, not so much the fact that we didn't take a good open look, but when you boil it down to whether or not those shots were made and the buckets were made, that's what I'm talking about. You know, so hopefully we see our girls come out and play like we know that they can play and shoot like we know that they can shoot. Now that you're in the semifinals of the regional tournament, here's what you're looking at. You're no longer faced with lose and go home or win and move on. Now you're playing for seeding. So the winner of this matchup will actually go on to the regional championship game and come out headed to the state tournament next week as 1 or 2 seed. To the loser, they go into the consolation game and will be guaranteed a 3 or 4 seed position in next week's state tournament game down in Morrilton.
No doubt. And looks like the girls are still warming up. We got about 7 minutes and 26 seconds left. So I guess we can take a quick break, and we'll come back with about 2 or 3 minutes left before the game starts and get a little bit more pregame in. Once again, I'm Brody Hill for Brian Dean. This is the Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
Enjoy juicy burgers, fresh seafood, flavor-packed salads, and more from the new Flying Burger and Seafood on MLK Boulevard in Fayetteville. Dine inside or order online and pick up in our fly-through for the big flavors you love.
Has it been a while since you've had that clean car feeling? Bring it back in a flash with a stop by your locally owned Speedy Splash Car Wash. Plus, they offer free vacuums. With 9 locations in Northwest Arkansas, there's a Speedy Splash near you.
Hey guys, I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First. At Farmington First students, we meet weekly on Wednesday nights with students grades 7 through 12 to learn more about Jesus and how we can become more and more like Him. We do this through fun and games, worship with our youth band, studying from God's Word, and meeting in small groups. If student ministry is not for you, we have adult and kid services that you can learn more about at farmingtonfirst.com. And if we're not in the building, you can find us proudly supporting Farmington Athletics. Go Cards.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Harden Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harden carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair.
All right, we're back, Cardinal fans. About 4 minutes and 56 seconds till this game gets underway. And while we were in the break, I was talking to Brian and asking him what he thought about how so far in this tournament for both sides, when the boys play first, however the boys start off, it seemed that the Lady Cardinals come out and kind of replicate that. So when you start the first game, boys, they start out pretty slow and actually have to come back against Subiaco. And then the next day, girls come out and play and start off slow, have some mistakes, aren't really handling the ball that well. And then tonight, boys come out, start really hot, and actually gain a pretty sizable lead over the Sand Lizards of Dardanelle. So I'm kind of interested to see if that happens again tonight, if that has anything to do with it, or just what's going on, if there's a theme building here.
Well, hopefully there's a theme building, and if so, then we can expect a hot start from our Lady Cardinals, and the Lady Cardinals actually run away with a victory here. You know, it's definitely a whole lot easier to muster a game from starting out fast, gaining the lead, kind of taking the wind out of the sails of the opposing team, and going from there. But, you know, what we need to do is just control what we can control, and it starts off first and foremost with controlling the ball, controlling the tempo, controlling the ball, not making dumb mistakes, not turning the ball over, not making foolish shots, that sort of thing. You know, you look back at yesterday's game, and I mentioned this yesterday as well. I think one of the turning points for the Lady Cardinals was when in the first half, with time winding down. I believe it was right before halftime. Morgan Bright from the top of the key drains a buzzer beater for three, and that kind of just really set up the momentum for the Lady Cardinals. They were down at that point in time heading into halftime by, I believe, 8 points, and then they come out in the third quarter carrying that momentum, and they capture the lead, hold the Pottsville Lady Apaches to 5 points total in the third quarter, and really seize control of that game. Yes, the fourth quarter was kind of back and forth, but the Lady Cardinals never flinched, never gave up the lead, never trailed in the fourth quarter, and then secured the victory. Pushed their season along, kept their state tournament, state championship hopes alive as well by doing so. And, of course, our Lady Cardinals are the reigning defending 4A state champions. And it'd be very nice to see the boys team go on in the state tournament next week, capture the state title, and the girls team to repeat as state champs as well. So we'll see. But first things first, and that's taking care of business right here against the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think another turning point in the game yesterday for the Lady Cardinals is I really think once they started playing real Farmington fast basketball and picking up the pace and playing their tempo, and they really just got the Lady Apaches out of shape, and they got them tired. And I think once that happened, the Lady Cardinals kind of got a chance to take over and really play their style of basketball. Now, I'm not sure what the Lady Devil Dogs, what their tempo is like, but I really believe whoever sets the tempo and plays their tempo in this game is going to win it tonight.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brody. And, you know, controlling the tempo is something that Farmington likes to do. When we can get out of the gates and we can run and play that Farmington fast-style basketball, then we're usually in good shape. Where, you know, yesterday you mentioned the depth. Well, kind of mentioned the depth of the Lady Cardinals and the Lady Apaches from Pottsville. I do think you're right that as we started running, we saw the Lady Apaches kind of trail off a little bit as far as their conditioning. Not to take anything away from them because they played a great game, but I just think that between our pace of play along with our depth of our bench came and played a big factor in yesterday's game. It'll be interesting to see the depth of Morrilton as this game transpires and how well conditioned they are. I can tell you in years past, they were able to keep pace with us as far as that aspect goes. But nonetheless, we'll see. We're introducing the starting lineups right now, so we're just shy of tip-off. And it's an exciting time of the year.
No doubt. And starting off here is, I think we're most likely going to see the the regular style lineup here for the Lady Cardinals. You have Carson Dillard and Tori Kirsty, then Megan Hernandez and Trinity Johnson, and then Morgan Bry. So there's your starting five for the Lady Cardinals. Now we'll get the home team for tonight's matchup, the Lady Devil Dogs.
Yeah, and you know, when Trinity shoots the ball well, it seems like her foul total is down as well as far as individual personal fouls. Hopefully that trend continues and that we don't see an output like we did yesterday where Trinity Johnson picked up 4 fouls pretty well early, her 4th foul early in the 4th quarter, and you know, didn't really shoot the ball very well. But she got into the action. She being the leader that she is, she figured out ways to distribute the basketball and make other things happen, and that sort of thing. I just hope we see a whole lot better game today out of the Lady Cardinals than we did yesterday.
No doubt, and looks like we're about to get the tip-off here to get this game underway.
Lady Cardinals in their away red tops, red bottoms, along with their black numbers, and then the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs in the home white with the silver outlining and maroon colored numbers.
So taking the tip off for the Lady Devil Dogs is number 22, Calvin, and that's our very own number 34, Morgan Bry. Let's see who gets it here to start off the game. And the Cardinals will win the tip-off here to start off, and Carson Dillard will walk the ball down the court. In the wing, Morgan Bry with a 3. It's good. So Lady Cardinals start off.
Great start. Popping Morgan Bry out on the wing. Of course, you know, yesterday she had 3 big buckets from different spots on the floor, so that's a great start for the Lady Cardinals. Let's see if we can force a turnover or a missed shot and then increase this lead a little bit.
That's Kemp with the basketball for the Lady Devil Dogs. Cross court to 23, Real. She hands it off to number 5, Brown. She's guarded by Bry. Real inside, back out to Brown. She shoots the 3. It's good. So back-to-back threes, one from each team, tied up 3-3 early in the first. Dillard. Out to Hernandez. Tipped away by number 23, Kennedy Real, so it'll go out of bounds on the Lady Devil Dogs.
It's actually out of bounds off of us. They say that that Morgan Bry actually tapped it out of bounds. I don't know if that actually happened or not. Couldn't tell from here.
Kemp goes inside, and the Lady Cardinals are going to draw the charge. That's number 23, Trinity Johnson. So it'll send it the other way and make that out of bounds irrelevant. That's Carson Dillard with the basketball. Lady Devil Dogs in a press.
Yeah, they're in a 1-2-2 full court press here, and Cardinals able to recognize it and actually make amends and get the ball across the timeline before the 10-second count.
Bry drives inside, puts up the shot. It's good. So Lady Cardinals take the 2-point lead. 6:16 left in the first quarter. That's Kemp. Over to Dunlap. In the corner to Real. She drives in. Kersey drives down the left lane, and Hernandez almost there for the rebound, but slips right through her hand. So Devil Dogs going to run the court. Here's a shot from Kemp. It's good.
Yeah, it looks like in the early going, both teams like to run, and this game could very well turn out to be a track meet.
Trinity Johnson inside, puts up the shot, rebound from Johnson, and they're going to get a foul, I believe, on number 22. Yep, or number 24, Allison Dunlap. That's her first foul of the night. Second team foul for the Lady Devil Dogs. Cardinals down by 2. 5:17 left in the first quarter.
Johnson converted the second half of that two-shot foul there to close the gap to 1.
Dunlap back out to Brown. She shoots the three. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Calvin. She puts it back up, and Lady Devil Dogs take a 3-point lead with 4:46 left in the first quarter. There's Trinity Johnson with the basketball. Almost looks like she's going to pull up for the three. Gives it over to Morgan Bry. Hernandez up top to Kersey. Real guarding Johnson. Cardinals taking their time, moving the ball around. Dillard drives in, pulls up, shot is good.
Yeah, that's a great shot by Carson Dillard. Had a defender right in her face, standing straight up. She went vertical and shot the ball higher than the defender, so great shot by Carson.
That's number 4, Cheyenne Brown, walking the ball down the court for the Lady Devil Dogs. She's guarded by Carson Dillard. Here comes the screen and roll. Inside to 22, Calvin. It's good. Cards down 11-8 with 3:41 left in the first. Here's Johnson inside. No good, and they're going to call out of bounds. Could have called over the back, but ball goes out of bounds either way.
That was actually Tori Kersey down low.
Oh, okay.
On that shot attempt.
Dillard dishes it out to Kersey in the corner to Hernandez. Up top to Johnson. Here goes Hernandez inside. No foul call. And I believe that'll be on Trinity Johnson. That's her first foul of the night. And that'll be the first team foul there for the Cardinals. That's Brown with the basketball, guarded by Kersey. Inside to Kemp. She pulls up. Shot's good.
Yeah, it looks like early going so far, Brody, that what Morrilton wants to do is they want to go inside to their post players and get the open looks or get the high percentage shots, and then they want to play strong defense. So we'll see how the Lady Cardinals react, and that right there is not exactly how we wanted them to react, and that's throwing the ball out of bounds.
Brown out to Kemp, guarded by Dillard. There's a screen. Dunlap. That's real. Inside shot's good. So Lady Cardinals down 15-8, 12-11 left in the first. And that'll go out of bounds on the Lady Devil Dogs. Trinity Johnson will inbound the pass. She'll dish it out to Tori Kersey. Up top, Kersey. She gives it off to Bry. On the wing, Dillard. Back out to Johnson. Gonna draw the foul, and she'll head to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, that's a great job there by Trinity Johnson, realizing that up here at the top of the key, she ball faked the Lady Devil Dog, took it hard to the rack, and then initiated contact and got to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Cardinals down by 6 with 1:35 left in the first. Cardinals take it down to 5. Kemp will take it across the timeline. She'll drive in the right side, put up the layup, it's good. Cards down by 7. 1:10 left in the first. Hernandez out to Bry. Bry to Kersey. Kersey drives in against Dunlap. It's no good. That's real in the corner to Dunlap. Back out to Kemp. She shoots the wide open 3. No good. Rebounded by Kersey.
It's a great job by Tori Kersey right there, pulling down that rebound. She had to sky up over a defender to capture that.
35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lady Cards down by 7. Dillard gets the screen from Kersey. Kersey rolls. And that's going to be a steal by number 23, Real, the Lady Devil Dogs. She'll run it into the basket and miss the layup there right before the end of the first quarter. Cards still down by 7.
Yeah, that right there was good news for Farmington, as that shot very easily could have put them down by 9 going into the second quarter. It was a great steal by that young lady, and then taking it to the rim. And fortunately for Farmington, she blew a wide open layup. So let's see that hopefully that the Lady Cardinals can get back in sync to their game and play their style of game, and then the baskets start falling, and see if we can't flip the script a little bit here.
No doubt. We'll take a quick timeout. This is the Farm Cars Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time.
All right, we're back, Cardinal fans. At the start of the second quarter, Cards down by 7. Lady Devil Dogs with the basketball. That'll be Brown inbounding for the Lady Devil Dogs to Kemp, number 4. Checked in for the Lady Cardinals is number 10, Reese Shiree. That'll be a foul on number 11, Carson Dillard. That's her first foul of the night.
Yes, to start off the second quarter of play here, Brody, you mentioned that Reese Shiree checking into the ball game. So Johnson going with kind of a smaller lineup with 3 guards on the floor, and then Morgan Bry and Tori Kersey, kind of a power forward and a unorthodox post player. And I mean that in a very good way. As we all know, that Tori Kersey is Tori Kersey.
Johnson shoots the 3. It's no good off the front of the rim. Almost rebounded there by Morgan Bry, but it'll be stripped away by 23 Real. In the corner to Brown. Pulls up, And no good. Tipped away by Dunlap, and it'll be a jump ball.
Possession arrow belongs to Farmington.
And it'll head the other way. Cards down by 8.
Now Morrilton's come out in a 2-1-2 full court press type situation. See if they can create a turnover, but Farmington's able to break it.
Just under 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Kersey drives inside, puts it up. It's no good. Rebounded by Dunlap.
Good look from Torrey, just left it a little short, and here comes the pop-up two-point basket from Morrilton to put us down by 10.
And we'll get a timeout from Coach Jay. We'll take it with him. I'm Brody Hill for Brian Dean. This is the Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back. Cardinal fans, we're back. It's the second quarter, 6:25 left. Cards down by 10. Cardinals will have the basketball inbounded by Morgan Bry out to Carson Dillard. Inside to Kersey. Kersey back out to Bry. Tipped away by Reel. Reel drive it all the way to the basket. Layup is good.
Yeah, we talked in the pregame that it can't have forced errors or unforced errors for that matter. And here's back-to-back as Morrilton is making us turn the ball over.
And gets the offensive rebound from Dunlap. Inside to Reel. Back to Dunlap. Rolls across the ground. She hits down the baseline. Gets it to 14. And Kersey will get the rebound, take it down the court. And they're going to get her with a double dribble. Or not necessarily a double dribble up.
The carry.
Carry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we see right here in the early goings of this game, Brody, that Morrilton's a very athletic team. They look strong down low, pulling down some offensive and defensive rebounds, and so far our shots hadn't been falling, and we've turned fallen as much as we'd like. And then we've turned the ball over a few times. So let's look for Farmington to correct those mistakes as this game transpires.
So a jump ball called there. Possession arrow points to the home side. It'll be Lady Devil Dog basketball. It'll be number 5, Brown, inbounding for the Lady Devil Dogs. And Reel will check out for the Devil Dogs. And checking in will be number 15, Reel. Or, excuse me. Oh, I see. So there's 2 Reels here on the roster.
So Reel came in for Reel?
Yes.
Got it.
Here's Kemp, pulls up, shot good.
Yeah, that's a great move by her. Just did a crossover dribble, took it into the lane, and then just stopped the pop for that shot. So great job by that young lady.
.26 left here in the second quarter. Cards down. by 14, and the shot's good from Kemp, and Kemp has been on fire here early in the goings for the Lady Devil Dogs, and they get a steal. Luckily the shot doesn't go in, and Lady Cardinals get the rebound. That'll be a foul on number 15, Cameron Reel. 4:03 left in the second. Up top. Tries to get it into Kersey, but goes out of bounds and head the other way.
Yeah, that's one of those passes that I think Carson Dillard would like to have back, and as she is seemingly from up here, it looked like a forced pass, trying to create something to happen. Can't fault her for trying to get something to happen, but sometimes it just doesn't work out in your favor.
And the jump ball will go in favor of the Lady Cardinals with 3:37 left in the second quarter. Johnson back to Dillard. Dillard with a long three. It's good. So a little breath of fresh air there for the Lady Cardinals with a three ball from Carson Dillard. In the corner to Cameron Reel. She shoots the three. No good. Luckily, Kersey's there for the rebound. Here's Dillard inside. Hernandez. And they're going to get...
Should be number 23.
Number 23. That's Kennedy Reel with the foul. There's the shot, or free throw, excuse me, from Hernandez. Did she make the first one?
She did. She made
the
it
roster. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. Cards take the deficit down to 26-15. 2:40 left in the second.
Yeah, Camp for Morrilton, number 4. She's had the hot hand, and she's feeling. You can tell she's feeling it. She's calling for the ball.
So that foul will be on number 11, Carson Dillard. That's her second personal foul of the night.
Yeah, that's gonna put her down on the bench for a couple of minutes as Morgan Bride checks back in.
Dunlap in the corner. Gonna dish it back out to Brown, guarded by Kersey. Cameron Reel. Kemp. Shot from Cameron Reel, no good.
Yeah, it's a great defensive play right there by Morgan Bride, just staying vertical, forcing her to go the opposite direction, which altered the shot, and it rimmed out for her. Great job by Megan Hernandez.
1:20 left in the second quarter. 26-15. Reese Shirey with the basketball for the Lady Cardinals. That pass off the mark, go out of bounds, and it'll head the other way. 1:03 left in the second.
Yeah, another half a second there, and I think Shiree catches that one, but
that's Keaton with the basketball. She dishes it over to Kemp. Kemp directing her teammates. There's a screen from Dunlap. She rolls. In the corner to Cameron Reel. Dunlap down the baseline. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Tori Kersey. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside, Megan Hernandez. Shot's good.
a great offensive possession right there. Johnson was pushing the tempo, saw Bry running up the court, and then found him wide open. Megan Hernandez on the backside of the lane, cut this thing back down to 9. Very manageable game. There's push off that doesn't get called, but she missed the shot. Hernandez comes away with it. So great finish to the half. We were down by I think 12 or 13 points, and then we cut it back down to 9. So got a little momentum heading into the second half, and hopefully we can come out of the second half like we did yesterday, down by 9, and then come back. And at the end of the third quarter, we were ahead. So hopefully we can continue that trend today.
No doubt. We'll take a break. We'll be back with about 3 or 4 minutes before the ending of halftime. I'm Brody Hill once again for Brian Dean. This is the Farm Cars Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
Enjoy juicy burgers, fresh seafood, flavor-packed salads, and more from the new Flying Burger and Seafood on MLK Boulevard in Fayetteville. Dine inside or order online and pick up in our fly-through for the big flavors you love.
Has it been a while since you've had that clean car feeling? Bring it back in a flash with a stop by your locally owned Speedy Splash Car Wash. Plus, they offer free vacuums. With 9 locations in Northwest Arkansas, there's a Speedy Splash near you.
Hey guys, I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First. At Farmington First students, we meet weekly on Wednesday nights with students grades 7 through 12 to learn more about Jesus and how we can become more and more like Him. We do this through fun and games, worship with our youth band, studying from God's Word, and meeting in small groups. If student ministry is not for you, we have adult and kid services that you can learn more about at farmingtonfirst.com. And if we're not in the building, you can find us proudly supporting Farmington Athletics. Go Cards.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Good old Mother Nature and time. 2 elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about. And part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, plus deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Live and Farm Cards News would like to say a special thank you to all of our 2020-2021 sponsors this year. Without your support, our broadcast would not have been possible. Our local sponsors include Flying Burger and Seafood, Speedy Splash Car Wash, Buzz Electric, Arvest Bank, McNaughton Realty, Matthias Realty, Arkansas Children's Northwest, Hardin's Furniture, Foster's Exterior Solution, Bauman Crosno Construction, LRD Construction, Zing Broadband and PG Telco, Sims and Renters Insurance Agent Tracy Finn, Sands Fencing, First Security Bank, and Farmington First Church. Once again, thank you all for your support this year. We would like to extend an invitation to you that if you would like to sponsor Farm Cards Live and Farm Cards News for the upcoming 2021-2022 school year, please reach out to Brian Dean at bdean@farmcards.org.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. About 3 minutes and 58 seconds left here before into halftime. Lady Cardinals down 26-17. And I think before we came back from the break, I was talking to Brian about how I almost felt like I was a jinx, you know. I talked about how the theme had been going, and then it just completely turns and does a 180 and just takes away from the theme and says, you know what, we're going to do something different here tonight. So I'm interested to see what the Lady Cardinals do coming out of halftime. I mean, they were in the exact same situation the other day with Subiaco. So they're definitely, they know what to do. They know what they need to do. And what they need to do is come out here and play Lady Cardinal basketball, play clean, make good decisions, and score baskets.
Yeah, you know, halftime adjustments, you can always tell coming out of the half if halftime adjustments have been made, and then whether or not the ones that have been made were the right ones or not. You know, obviously looking down at the scoreboard and thinking back to the first half, you know, first of all, Morrilton likes to play tempo, which so does Farmington. But, you know, when you think about what transpired during the first half, obviously the turnovers caused some problems. We shot the ball okay, missed a couple of layups, but then again, so did, or I say low layups, but high percentage shots, but so did Morrilton. The biggest key factor for Morrilton is the fact that they came out and they've gotten a few steals off of us, forced some passes that were errant, intercepted a couple passes, and then, oh, by the way, they also have number 4, who just absolutely shot lights out in the first half and controlled the game for Morrilton. She's got 12 points on the night, and a lot of her game, or a lot of her 12 points, has came from a couple of three-pointers that she's made, and then the rest have been dribble, drive, penetrate into the lane, and then just shoot up a spot-up jumper, not finishing at the rim. But she knows her game, and her little, I'd say 9 to 13-foot stop-pop jumpers have paid dividends for Morrilton. So it'll be interesting to see how we come back in the second half, see where maybe we face guard her a little bit better and not allow her to have that space. And when she does dribble drive into the lane, then maybe we close that gap down and, you know, draw more of a double team approach to her, that sort of thing. So it should be an exciting second half of basketball. Hopefully the Cardinals can flip the flip the switch like they did yesterday against Pottsville and come out victors today. Looking back at the tournament bracket earlier in today's game, Harrison and Pea Ridge met, and Pea Ridge won 57-54. So the victor of this game will play Pea Ridge, and then the loser of this game will play Harrison. So no matter which way Farmington comes out, they're going to play a very familiar foe in the next round in the consolation or championship game, and hopefully championship game in the Regional 4A. Congratulations to Coach Taylor and his boys team who came out victorious earlier today. The game before this one over, my mind just went blank. Dardanelle Sand Lizards.
Yep.
And they moved on to the 4A Regional Tournament Championship game with a potential, with a shot at the 1A at the 1 seed headed into next week's tournament game. They'll play the victor of the following game after this one, who is going to be, which is going to be between the Morrilton Devil Dogs and the Berryville Bobcats.
Hey, they need to put a second. There you go. They had started the clock a tad early. It said 7:59. Put it back to 8. So glad they're on top of things. Lady Devil Dogs will start out with the basketball. Cards down 26-17. That's Kemp with the basketball over to Brown, guarded by Kersey. She'll drive in on the block. Get blocked. Recovers the basketball, throws it, tries to get it out to Kemp in the corner, but Megan Hernandez is there for the steal.
Yeah, good defensive possession there for the Lady Cardinals, and then they come back and find Tori Kersey down low, and great offensive possession to cut the lead to 7 now.
So Lady Cardinals starting off quick, doing what they need to do.
And here it is. Here it is right here. Kemp got the runner right there. But, you know, we mentioned yesterday, Brody, too, that once we hit the first couple of baskets in the second half yesterday, we heard our bench mob come to life, and they came to life after Tori Kersey hit that layup for us to start off the second half.
Just under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Bry up top, inside to Megan Hernandez. She drives around, dishes it to Kersey. She drives back in, puts the shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 24, Allison Dunlap. Inside. Shot's good.
Yeah, there's just a good screen and roll move there by Morrilton.
3 from Trinity Johnson, no good. And Calvin's there for the rebound. In the corner, here's Kemp with a wide open 3, no good. Dillard drives. Shot off the side of the backboard. She's met by Kemp. Another shot off the bottom side of the backboard, but then Kersey draws the foul and still heads the free throw line.
Yeah, two shots there by Dillard just weren't weren't exactly the good looks that you want to take. And good news is that Kersey was there, tried to clean up the mess, and then drew contact, and now sitting at the charity stripe. She was successful on her first one, pending the second one.
Here comes the second free throw. It's good. There it goes. Rolls in, and
that free throw attempt hit every part of the rim available.
5:40 left in the third quarter. Cards down 30-21. Kemp to Kennedy Reel. Back to Kemp up top. In the corner, Brown looking inside for Calvin. Decides not to. And they're going to get a timeout here from the Lady Devil Dogs.
Just a 30-second one, so let's keep it right here, Brody. And that's a good defensive stand right there by the Lady Cardinals. They saw what Morrilton was trying to do. They're keeping the ball out of Kemp's hand, who was a hot hand in the first half for Morrilton, and then they came over with a double team. And right before the 5-second violation occurred, Morrilton decided to call a timeout.
So here come your Lady Cardinals out of that timeout. Let's see what the Devil Dogs talked over. See Brown inbounding for the Lady Devil Dogs. She'll dish it out to Dunlap. Back to Brown.
Yeah, Johnson's going to pick up the foul there. It's only her second. Just kind of couldn't really tell if she lost her balance. Or thought the Devil Dog was going to go up for a shot, but nonetheless, she came down on top of her.
Cross court to Brown. She shoots the three. It's no good. Rebounded by Megan Hernandez. 5:04 left in the third quarter. Trinity Johnson walks the ball down the court, dishes it out to Dillard. She drives out to Hernandez. Here comes Kersey with a spin. Her shot's up and good.
Good shot, good move by Tori Kersey. Put the ball high off the glass and in.
Just under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Cards down, 30-23. Calvin inside, guarded by Johnson. Kemp drives in, shot good.
Just a great player.
Devil Dogs in a man defense. And Megan Hernandez will draw the foul. Good job by her going in to draw the contact, and she'll head to the free throw line.
Hernandez completes both of them and keep it at a 7-point lead for Morrilton. Let's hope we get a defensive stop here and cut this lead, whittle this lead down even further.
Brown guarded by Kersey. Up top to Kemp. She looks for the three, pulls up for the mid-range jump off the front of the rim. No good. Cardinals get the rebound. There's Bry with the three. Shoots no good. Rebounded by Kennedy Reel. Brown shoots the three for the Lady Devil Dogs. Rolls in and out. No good. Rebounded by Dillard. Kersey inside. Puts the shot up. No good. Rebounded by Bry, but Calvin comes up with the next rebound.
A lot of contact there, and it looks like the referees are going to let him play, but then Morrilton comes down with the basketball and then turns it over. It's going to be underneath the basket for the Lady Cardinals. See if we can't cut this lead down to 5 or even 4.
Johnson with the inbound pass. Out to Hernandez. Shoots the shot good.
Great look by Johnson. Great pass and great shot by Megan Hernandez. Hernandez has now got 8 on the night.
Here's Kemp in the corner to Reel.
Bench mob is loud.
Dunlap. Here comes Megan Hernandez. She'll pass it off to Kersey. Fast break, and there's the score.
Yeah, great look, great defensive stand. Back-to-back buckets by the Lady Cardinals. Farmington faithful comes to life. Farmington's bench is coming to life, and let's see if we can take this 3-point deficit and at the end of the third quarter maybe be up by, I don't know, say 13.
Hey, you know what they say when that happens? You know what I say at least, but I don't usually say it on air? Boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the dynamite. And I think, like I said against Subiaco, I mean, you got to have the turning point in the game, and I'm really hoping this is the turning point here for the Lady Cardinals. Maybe have a little momentum shift right there with a fast break score from Tori Kersey and Megan Hernandez. So definitely a good sign from the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, we mentioned turning points. Yes, turning points happen in the game, and yesterday it definitely happened when the Lady Cardinals were taking on Pottsville when Megan, like I said, Morgan Bry actually popped that three at the top of the key, and that shifted the momentum Farmington's way. And who knows, maybe the last couple of buckets and then the traveling violation on Morrilton may have shifted the momentum Farmington's way. And let's see if we can carry it out for the next 11 minutes.
All righty, so the Lady Devil Dogs will have the basketball. That'll be Kennedy Reel inbounding to Kemp. Kemp really has been the show-out star here for the Lady Devil Dogs. She'll walk it down the court across the timeline. 2:37 left in the third quarter.
Be nice to get a turnover or missed shot here and a rebound and then go down and score again. Don't be foolish and create a
There's the steal there, Brian, and they're going to catch her with a walk.
She did. I mean, it's a little questionable because you got to have control of the ball, but obviously she was juggling the ball and she was still moving ahead. But that's one of those calls that could go either way.
2:14 left in the third quarter. Brown in the corner, guarded by Dillard. Back to Kemp up top. Over to Kennedy Reel, guarded by Trinity Johnson. Cross court to Brown in the corner. Lady Devil Dogs trying to set up for the shot. There's Kemp. Watch for her to pull up here. She puts the ball up, and they're going to catch Trinity Johnson with, I think, don't know how many fouls she has. That's her third foul.
That's her third foul, and again, that type of call can go either way. That call can go either way, but from here it looked like the player was out of control. Trinity was just standing straight up. But I will tell you that's the first point of the second half for Kemp, and it looks like so far in the second half, the third quarter of this ball game, you can definitely tell on the defensive end, Farmington's wanting to keep Kemp way out, and then when she goes to dribble and drive into the paint, into the lane, they're closing the gap down and forcing a double or a triple team on her. And the pace is picked up from Farmington's side on the defensive end as well.
Here's Kersey. She drives. She'll draw the foul. Draw the shooting foul. She'll head to the line and shoot two. That foul will be on number 14, Keaton.
She'll serve first.
She'll make the first one. Cards down by 4 with 1:37 left in the third. And Kersey drains both of them. Cards take it down to 3. And that pass will be off the mark, intended for Dunlap, and Dillard will pick it up. She looks for the 3 right there, decides not to. Here's Hernandez. She'll drive the block back out to Kersey up top. Reese Shiree with the basketball now. Dillard on the wing.
Great play. Unlucky finish. We got to close down the lane on Kemp.
Driving to the basket.
Nice shot by Reese Shiree.
Out of bounds, and it's going to go the other way. So
that was a nice job by Reese Shiree. Standing her ground, realizing that the ball was there, she just stuck her hands out, put her hands on the ball to knock it loose, and it went right off of Kemp's hands and out of bounds. So forced turnover there by Reese Shiree. Great job defensively.
Cards down by 3 with 29 seconds now left in the third quarter. That'll be Dillard with the basketball, passing it back and forth between her and Bry. Bry guarded by Kennedy Reel. She'll hand it off to Reese Shiree, and the Cardinals looking to set up for the last shot of the quarter. Hopefully for one here to tie it. Dillard shoots the three. It's no good off the side of the rim, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Cards down by 3, but definitely have turned this game around in the direction they have been wanting it to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming out of halftime, they were down by 9, I think it was, and 8 or 9 points, and they've cut the deficit down to 3. So let's see if we can't keep that momentum going into the fourth quarter. Control Kemp. Obviously, you can't. You're not going to be able to contain her. She's a great basketball player, but control her, keep her within range, force a couple more turnovers for Morrilton, and then go down and get some baskets for us, and then flip it. You know, like I said, I keep using the term flip the script, but that's exactly what we need to do. Flip that script, the scoreboard that is, and reverse that deficit from a deficit to a lead.
No doubt. We'll keep it right here. Cardinals still in the timeout before the fourth quarter. Looking to tie things up here in Ozark in the semifinals of the regional tournament.
Winner moves on to the championship game to face Pea Ridge tomorrow. And the loser moves on to the consolation game to face Harrison.
So the Lady Cardinals will have the basketball. That'll be Bry inbounding to Trinity Johnston.
I wish that three-point basket would have fell for Dillard at the close of the third quarter. Knowing that we had the ball in the start of the fourth quarter, we could have done the old Bill Belichick. As Jeff Oxford likes to say, score right before the end of a quarter and then come out and score again. Generally speaking, he says that going into halftime.
And you can see right there before it gets stolen away by Kemp, Cardinals trying to set up for the three ball with Dillard in the corner. Just doesn't work out with the passing. Here's Reel in the corner with the three of her own. It's off. No good. Rebounded by Hernandez. Taken away by Reel herself. Puts it up. No good. And they're going to get the and one there with a shot from, I believe that's number 24 of the Lady Devil Dogs. That's Allison Dunlap. So she'll head to the line to make an and one.
Yeah, and they called the foul on Megan Hernandez. So it's only her first personal foul.
Shot's good, so Cardinals down by 6 with 7:20 left in the fourth quarter. Lady Devil Dogs back in their press.
Yeah, they're just in a 1-2-2 zone here. Cardinals able to break the timeline in time.
Dillard looks for the three, drives down the baseline. Going to be tipped out of bounds by Calvin, so Cardinals keep the basketball. Just under 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. Cards down by 6.
Get in. Good job by Tori Kersey on that inbound play, and that ball, her shot again, rolled all the way around the rim 1.5 times. It touched every part of the rim that it could before it finally decided to fall in.
Kemp inside. That's Calvin. She drives down the baseline. Back out to Brown. She shoots a wing three. It's good. So we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Devil Dogs. We'll take it with them. Cards down by 7 with 6:26 left in the fourth. I'm Brody Hill for Brian Dean. This is the Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
Enjoy juicy burgers, fresh seafood, flavor-packed salads, and more from the new Flying Burger and Seafood on MLK Boulevard in Fayetteville. Dine inside or order online and pick up in our fly-through for the big flavors you love.
Has it been a while since you've had that clean car feeling? Bring it back in a flash with a stop by your locally owned Speedy Splash Car Wash. Plus, they offer free vacuums. With 9 locations in Northwest Arkansas, there's a Speedy Splash near you.
Hey guys, I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First. At Farmington First students, we meet weekly on Wednesday nights.
We're back, Cardinal fans, here with 6:23 left in the fourth quarter. Cards down by 7. That's Kersey up top. Hernandez back to Kersey. Kersey drives down the left lane. She'll draw the foul and get the and one. So big play there from Tori Kersey. Sent her to the line for a three-point play, or at least an attempt at it.
Yeah, that play was set up by the screen set up for her by Megan Hernandez to open that window for her to clear the lane and get a clear shot off.
And it should be 40-35 on the scoreboard. And they don't have a talk about it. I don't think I know it's not on the scoreboard, but there's a referee down there in the scores table, and I'm pretty sure they very well know what the score is.
It's not exactly a referee down there, but
yeah, that's it.
It's just what they do during tournament play is the bookkeeper gets put in a bookkeeper, and generally the timekeeper as well. We did it last year at during the state tournament in Farmington. The clock keeper and the official bookkeeper get put in this case zebra stripes, so that the referees and everybody knows that they're the official bookkeeper and clock keeper, and that's who they go to and talk to. Everybody else doesn't.
I mean, I don't know why it's up for debate right now. I mean, Tori Kersey obviously scored that bucket down there just a few seconds ago, and
yeah, what they did was they put the score, Tori Kersey's points, on Morrilton's side, so it made it 42-33 instead of 40-35.
So Kemp pulls up with the jumper. It's good. She's dangerous from there. It's been hard for the Cardinals to stop her.
Too much of a window for her, and we got to close that gap.
There's Hernandez. Dillard with the three. It's no good. Rolls off, rebound for Megan Hernandez. She puts it back up for the two bucket.
Great job by Hernandez to be patient, realize, and see when that ball's falling off the rim, and then turn around and put it right back up.
That's Brown to Kennedy Reel, inside to Calvin. She'll put up the shot. It rolls out. Just under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Cards down by 5. Here's Trinity Johnson with a three of her own. It's no good, out of bounds.
Yeah, it just looked like a little bit of a rush shot. Didn't really have her feet planted. Squared out to the basket a little bit. Not a bad shot. It just looked like it was rushed just a tiny bit.
Kemp in the corner to Reel. She drives down the baseline. And they're going to get Trinity Johnson with her fourth foul of the night. And here comes Reese Shirey to check in for her.
Yeah, and similar to yesterday, same type of scenario that we didn't need was Trinity Johnson to go down to the bench with 4 fouls this early in the fourth quarter.
Shot from Kemp, no good, and there's Morgan Bry there for the rebound. Here comes Dillard down the court. A wide open three. She takes it. It's good. So Cards take the deficit down by 2 with 4:13 left here in the fourth quarter.
Cardinal faithful coming alive. Cardinal bench coming alive. Only down by 2 with 4 minutes to go.
And there's a tip by Tori Kersey. Goes out of bounds, but still good defense from the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just under 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Inbound Kemp. Over to Brown. In the corner to Reel. Here's Kemp with a wide open three. It's going to be good.
Oh, wow.
off the top corner of the backboard there, and I'm going to call that a lucky shot.
I don't think that that's exactly how she drew it up, but it worked.
Cards still down by 5. We'll take a quick break. This is the Farm Cards Live Sports Network, and we'll be right back.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Cardinal fans, we're back. 3:43 left in the fourth quarter. Lady Cardinals down by 5. That'll be Morgan Bry inbounding the basketball. He's going to dish it out to Carson Dillard. Kersey drives in, puts up the 2-ball. It's good. Cards down by 3.
Great move, great look by Tori Kersey. Got isolated with her defender and then just made a move to the right side and put the ball up and in. Redbirds extending out their 3-2 zone here and all the way out to half court, applying pressure to Morrilton.
Kemp almost open with the 3-ball there, but Bry's there in time. Here's a good swat from, and Carson Dillard almost saved the ball, but had a little too much on it, and it goes out of bounds on Reese Shiree.
Yeah, she made the right play, deflected pass, headed out of bounds. She knew to turn around and throw it, but unfortunately, Shiree was the one there, and she just threw it a little too hard. Dangerous pass there for Morrilton.
2:47 left in the fourth quarter. Brown up top. Cards down by 3. In the corner, Brown. Real, Kemp. Kemp up top. Back to the corner to Brown. She's going to shoot the mid-range. It's no good. And rebounded by Morgan Bry. Cards pushing the court. No foul, but she gets the 2-bucket.
Kersey on a breakaway. Gives her 18 for the night. More importantly, cuts the lead down to 1 with just over 2 minutes to go, and it's getting loud, Brody.
Oh, here come the Cardinal faithful in the corner. Brown, guarded by Reese Shiree. 1:53 left here in the game. And Lady Devil Dogs looking to hold the basketball right here until the very last second, I would presume, or as long as they can. In the corner, Brown. Lady Cardinals got to get something here. And Coach Johnson yelling to the Lady Cardinals, they got to get in their face. They got to push it. They got to make something happen here on defense.
I think what they're trying to do is go ahead when number 5's got the ball, go ahead and foul her, try to put her to the free throw line. That may be something that they've seen in the scouting report against Morrilton. I'm not really sure. There's plenty of time still left in the game, so not really sure if you want to go ahead and start fouling and putting people to the line yet or not.
Just under 1 minute left in the ball game. And almost a backcourt there from Kemp. Almost a steal from Bry. .46 seconds left. That's Brown, guarded by Bry. And Lady Cardinals got to make something happen here on defense quick. And Lady Devil Dogs not going to take the shot. They're looking to run this thing out. 30 seconds left. You got a foul here, I would think, eventually.
We got to be careful not to get in an intentional one. It's going to be Hernandez's fourth.
So Lady Cardinals will take the timeout, and
let's keep it right here, Brody.
Keep it right here.
Give a special thank you to all of our sponsors this year: Flying Burger and Seafood, Buzz Electric, Speedy Splash Car Wash of Fayetteville, Arvest Bank, Arkansas Children's Northwest, Harden's Furniture in Farmington, Foster's Exterior Solutions, Bauman and Crossnoe Construction, Monoton Realty, LRD Construction, Zing Broadband with PG Telco. And then also do want to make it I've lost the email. Not really lost it yet. I can't find it. But go ahead, Brody. Exciting times right now.
Well,
where I try and find this email from Melinda.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're sending Brown to the free throw line. Correct? Yes.
Yeah, number 5. Anyway, before you get sidelined with an injury, make sure that you consult an athletic trainer who specializes in the prevention, assessment, treatment, and rehabilitation of injuries and illnesses. Athletic trainers are essential to health care. A reminder from the National Athletic Trainers Association, NATA.org. During National Athletic Training Month, we want to personally thank our athletic trainer, Melinda Rector, for providing care for our athletes through Arkansas Children's Hospital and UAMS.
So Cardinals down by 3 with 20 seconds left. Going to have to shoot the 3, and Coach Johnson's going to take a timeout to talk about it.
Don't necessarily have to shoot a 3 here, Brody. If you get the right look on the inside, you can take the ball hard to the rack, get a layup, and draw a foul at the same time, complete a three-point play, and you're right. It's the same as making a three-point shot. But it'll be interesting to see, to me, and this is just me, get a wide-open 3 look, and have the ball go down and tie the ball game up, then force a turnover, get another basket, and then you come out victorious.
It'll be interesting. I'm getting nervous. But I know Lady Cardinals, Coach Johnson, they got a plan.
Maybe he's got a trick up his sleeve that he hadn't used yet and can find the hot hand to drill a 3. Maybe we'll drill a 3 and draw a foul and get a 4-point play and run this thing out.
That would be a little too convenient here in the regional tournament, 4A basketball semifinals.
I've seen stranger things happen, though.
So it'll be Bry inbounding for the Lady Cardinals. She'll get it out to Trinity Johnson. Bry in the wing, over to Dillard. Dillard to Kersey. Johnson. And I think they're going to get number 22, Calvin, with the push. So 9.5 seconds left. Cards down by 3. Here's Dillard. And I think, are they fouling them on purpose, or is that?
I'm kind of thinking they are. You know,
they're not going to let them take the shot.
To be honest with you, I hate to say this, but that's actually a wise coaching decision. Go ahead and put yourself into the bonus. Send Farmington to the line with a one-on-one opportunity. Even if they sink both shots, they're still down by 1 with 6.6 seconds left. You throw the ball in and run out the clock. But hopefully that's not the case, and we can get a 3-point shot off and make the bucket as well.
No doubt. 6.6 seconds left. Cards down by 3.
what playoff basketball is all about right here, Brody. 6.6 seconds left, down by 3. Draw up a play that gets you a wide open 3, splash it down, and tie the ball game, head into overtime. We're just going to leave it at that.
I think I'll be quiet here for the closing 6 seconds. Let's just see what happens. Here's the 3 attempt. It's no good.
Yep.
And time's going to run out. And Diller just didn't get a chance to get set up and get her feet. And I don't even know if she was really behind the three-point line when she shot that ball. And
she was behind the three-point line, and you know it looks to me like she just rushed it a little bit and just kind of short-armed it. And obviously it fell short, and Lady Cardinals are going to drop a hard-fought battle, 47-44 to the Morrilton Devil Dogs. They'll go on tomorrow to face the Harrison Lady Goblins, who they've already faced twice this year, and has split with them. 1 game apiece. Harrison took home the victory over in Harrison, and then is that right?
Yes.
We play him in Harrison. Oh,
yes,
we beat him in Harrison.
We beat them in Harrison. Yes.
We beat them in Harrison, but Harrison came to our place. We beat Harrison in the conference tournament, but earlier in the season, Harrison came to our place and beat the Lady Cardinals, if my memory serves me right. But either way, they split 1 game apiece, so it'll be the rubber match tomorrow. Downside is a quick turnaround. Is Lady Cardinals will be back in action early tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for the consolation game. But looking back at the second half, you know what, Brody? Lady Cardinals were down by 9, made it a great game throughout the second half. Closed down Kemp just a little bit, but ultimately just fell just a little bit shy. And nothing to hang their heads about because they came back and fought hard in the second half. They have punched their ticket to the state tournament next week, and it looks like they'll go in at either a 3 or a 4 seed, depending on tomorrow's game. Congratulations once again to Coach Taylor and the boys team. Came out victorious this morning at 1 o'clock this afternoon over the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. They'll be in the championship game tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock against the victor of the following game that will come right after this one between the Morrilton Devil Dogs and the Berryville Bobcats.
You heard it here first, folks, and Farm Cars Live will be live tomorrow, like Brian said, and make sure to tune into that. Once again, I'm Brody Hill for Brian Dean. This has been the Farm Cars Live Sports Network, and you